stable man. I want a good man. I want a man that has money coming in legally. He's smart. Most women, especially when they're young, do not want a good man.
He does not feed your chaos addiction. Guess what? The boring guy is consistent. He's dependable.
Especially from a woman's perspective, 9 times out of 10, when a woman cheats, it's because that man is not feeding her emotional needs.
Maturing is realizing ain't nothing wrong with dating a boring man.
Everybody be talking about how healers need protectors, but they don't tell you what the protector is supposed to look like. Boring. A very boring man.
Too old for the drug dealers and the scammers. Like, I want a stable man. I want a good man. I want a man that has money coming in legally. He's smart and can teach me something.
I would say good for you, right? But what I'm gonna say is leave those guys alone, because girls like that usually turn into girls like this.
Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello.
Right? His goofy ass gonna get on your nerves. Okay? He's not some nonchalant dreadhead scammer who's sitting in Hellcaps all day. What's up? He's a regular ass human. He might be goofy because that's normal. You've been conditioned to deal with men a certain way. So you're gonna deal with Mr. Square the same way you dealt with all the other men that you used to be attracted to. And that's not going to work. You're gonna drive him crazy because he's normal and you're not. People hate to hear this, right? Because the first thing y'all gonna say in the comment section is people can't change, people. There are some men and some women, right, who have lived their lives very intentionally, who have purposefully stayed out of trouble, who made a good decision when they had a bad decision that was easier to make right in front of their face. If you've been dealing with the people who consistently make bad decisions and then you go, wow, I don't need to work on myself and change for the better so that I can attract the square guys. I think I'm just gonna take me as I am right now and go after the square guys. That's not gonna work. It's simply not. Leave those guys alone.
I'm getting too old for the drug dealers and the scammers. Like, I want a stable man. I want a good man. I want a man that has money coming in legally. I say this all the time, and I'm going to continue to say this. Most women, especially when they're young, do not want a good man. Do not want a guy that's working a 9 to 5. They find them boring. They find them corny. They find them lame. They feel like they're a square. More times than not, these kind of chicks go for the scammers, go for the drug dealers, go for the street dudes, go for the dope boys, go for the boys, go for the bad, toxic guy. It isn't until they get older and a little more wiser that they realize that this man is no good for them. They give their best years to these kind of dudes. And sometimes they make it out with no kids. But a lot of times, most of the time, they get a baby or 2 or sometimes even 3. And they want you to step in and pick up where he failed at. This is that Sierra, Future, and Russell dynamic. She got with the popular rapper who we all knew had so many kids and he wasn't going to be faithful. And then after she left him, she was like, I'm a mother now. I need somebody who's on there to take care of me and my child. And she found her a sucker. And Russell, my guy. Love Russ. But don't be Russ. You know, you invested your time, your effort, your wisdom, your resources all in the right place, all to come give it to a woman who wouldn't have dealt with you if the guy she really wanted had it together. Now you're her, okay, well, I can't get the guy I really want, but I guess he'll do, pick. Nah, don't even go out like that. Don't play yourself like that.
Yeah, guys have fully awakened and men aren't doing that anymore. But the wild thing, that's not even the craziest part because both of them gave sound advice. The first guy gave sound advice to the young lady. He's giving sound advice to men. But I did a crime scene investigation. Yes, I did. You guys already know how I do. So I went looking. I looked at her accounts and found this.
Shine friend.
When you drunk after the club. Now, I'm not judging you. I'm not. I'm thinking if I was single in my 20s and I had to rewind back to time because I fell victim. And ooh, I went through some hard times. Getting with a girl and letting her go out to the club. Woo! Number one, no. Now, for any other guy that's younger or even older, he definitely wouldn't accept this. So you're saying you want a guy that's square, that got a good job, but you still want to go to the club and hang out with your friends every weekend and smoke hookah and meet the scammers and drug dealers and have them buying you drinks? No, that's not going to cut it, lady. And the wild thing is she's in her 20s too. I already know she's going to get drunk. I've seen videos of her drunk. She's twisted now. Men are not having it.
Maturing is realizing ain't nothing wrong with dating a boring man. Yeah, the one that works that 9 to 5, the one that likes you more than you like him, the one that don't really care to go out, he just want to chill in the house, but all the bills paid. Date that man. That's the best route you can probably take. That's the man that's gonna always be in your corner. That's the man that's gonna always have your back. When you look around and ain't nobody, he the one gonna be right there in your corner. That's the man that's gonna support you through thick and thin, through all your endeavors. He gonna be right there. Date that man. Date that man, sis.
You can't make this up.
Everybody be talking about how healers need protectors, but they don't tell you what the protector is supposed to look like. Boring. A very boring man. Yep, that man that just want to come home and play the game. That man that just go to work and come back home. That man that don't want much. Now, let's not get boring and lazy mixed up. This man is still going to be romantic. He's still going to court you. He's still going to love on you. Still going to take you one day. Still going to get you your flowers. But he don't care to be out and about. He don't care to be all in the streets and in everybody's face. He don't care to be at the clubs or out with his homeboys. That's a big one. That's a big one. This man is probably a homebody who likes to just be at home, play the game, or watch the games. But his family is literally the center of his world. That's all he want to do, is take care of his family and be with his family. A boring man grounds you. A boring man is going to keep you calm. Boring means stable. Boring means secure. Boring is comfortable and your nervous system is regulated. Boring means safe. So to be with a protector is to be with a boring, safe man.
Hi, welcome to the future.
You know, I can tell. I can tell she went through a long road herself because she comes across like she has that Star Keisha attitude. But look, I'm not trying to judge anybody. Can a modern woman be changed? Yes, she can. If she changes fast enough. Why do I say that? Because you have a lot out there that don't change until they're 38, 39. I don't know, what is she? Maybe around 30, 32, 33. You can't tell. But still, a lot of you are doomed. Why? Because you know what happens? The boring man, they end up finagling with every other man because he's boring. They miss that nonchalant guy. When ladies get a ton of bodies, and this is why men aren't dating right now. Listen now. Ladies, some of you that are talking right now, probably was just bodies. And then when you settle, you're like, oh, yeah, I gotta have a man that still ticks on my boxes. Somewhat. You're losing some way. And men know this. That's why you're done. Because staying behind in the West, you're dealing with that trauma they have. Who's to know she's boring with you one day, then the next day, she's not out with somebody else. I say that, guys, because it happened. I'm not trying to say look for every single thing, but when you're dealing with these ladies, you never know. I knew when I went across these borders and got with my wife right now. Night and day.
Fellas, do y'all laugh at us? Because I am convinced that some of us as women, we just do not know how to pick right. Well, typically women like the hot boy, like the thug with all the tattoos, all that stuff. They don't like the square or boring guy. He might not be that street guy. He might not be popping bottles every weekend. He also isn't running the street. He got him some business. He does not feed your chaos addiction. Guess what? The boring guy is consistent. He's dependable. When he says y'all doing a date at 7 p.m., that's exactly what he means. It's not 3 a.m. The boring guy is the one that gives you peace. He don't give you no anxiety. You ain't guessing about nothing. He's that one guy that's always thinking about the future, and the ones you like are just playing games because they live in the present. You ain't got to never worry about him kissing and tell. He is not going to embarrass you because the boy really values you, because typically they fall in love real quick. Here's what I know for sure. Excitement fades all the time, but peace will last you a lifetime. When you start to have kids, you will thank God you chose that boring guy, because drama does not raise kids, but stability does. So stop overlooking the square. He's the steady and stable one. Because believe me, boring builds families, wealth, and love that lasts. And trust me, boring only sounds boring until it's everything you prayed for.
But the thing is, I mean, I know she speaks up for men a lot, but this is the thing with me. Ladies have to learn when they're younger to get with the boring guy. Because after the bad boys left them broken, men don't want them. That's why men aren't dating now. Like, I've touched on it for the past 2 months. I've touched on all the drama happening. And this is one of those dramas. Like, why would a man want to deal with this? Men think to themselves, yeah, I'm better off just hanging with the boys. Or I'm better off going overseas. Or talking with the boys about going overseas. Or going on a boys trip overseas. A lot of guys are doing that. They get with their boys and going to Colombia. Yeah, some guys may be paying for it. I don't welcome that, but I understand. I get it. Because it's crazy back home. You got the HIV running around every state. Man, the numbers are crazy. And these ladies are passing it to, guys, and you never know. One of these girls that changed their mind and want to deal with the boring guys now will give you some boring HIV. What's that? HIV. You get the boring HIV. Then you got a whole lot of worries then. Like, seriously, that's a concern. I'm telling you because I'm older. It was around even when I was younger. These things don't go away. When I was in high school, a bunch of people got it. As a man out there, you got to strap up, man, because you never know who's doing what and when. Seriously.
One thing that women hate more than anything else is being bored. And when you don't cheat, you're boring. You better give your woman something to worry about, because the worst thing you can do with a modern woman is to let her feel comfortable. This has come from the mouths of women, not men, the mouths of women. They don't want to be bored. What have I said over the years? Give your woman the gift of discomfort, meaning giving her something to think about. Understand something, that the kind of woman you want has been imprinted on by a man before you. And the man before you that had her heart, he had her mind. In order to get her mind, he had to keep her mind occupied. You don't keep her mind occupied with flowers, chocolates, and love letters. You keep her mind occupied with other women. Women care about the opinion of other women. Your woman wants to be with the man who other women want to shebang-a-bang.
Yeah.
Don't kill me. Don't get upset because you think it's not right. If you decide to go through with cheating or not, that's up to you. The fact of the matter is, she needs to know that you will leave her. She needs to know you will leave. Don't talk about it. She needs to know that you will bounce. The most powerful Uno reverse card any man can play is the presence of absence. You don't announce when you're breaking out. You just break out. And when you break out, make sure you show up with one that's better than the one you had.
Dangerous out there. They say they want the boring guy, and then that's what happened. They'll cheat because he's boring. So that's what you want. But then they're sneaking off with the exciting guy. Men don't trust it. They're with the boring guy, but they're still sleeping off. They're still sneaking off with the guy that's exciting. The guy they dream about. The guy that blew their back out. The guy they was smashing 2 men before you. It's dangerous out there. You got to tread carefully.
I don't want no goody two shoes, live life by the book. Ass nigga, I don't want him. He's boring. I'm tired. I'm gonna cheat him.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
I'm gonna cheat him.
She being honest. You know what I'm saying? At least she being honest, and she's saying what a lot of women be thinking in their mind. Because the comment section of that video, proved that a lot of women be thinking like this. Right. This type of woman, she used to the dude that, keep on her toes, live life on the edge, probably a fuckboy, whatever it may be, brings drama to her life. That's exciting to her. Right. A boring dude to her is too predictable. He ain't got no drama, whatever, right? So on the real, fellas, if a woman call you boring, that's not the right woman for you. The right woman for you is going to be the type of woman that sees that you are purpose-driven. You trying to stay out the way. You ain't trying to deal with no drama, no toxicity in your life. You cool with being you. You know what I mean? And any woman that respects you, she going to be cool with that. You know what I mean? She going to love you for that. Find the person that you are compatible with at the end of the day. That's what really matters. Right. Because like I said, at the end of the day, the right woman that's compatible for you is not going to see you as boring. She going to see you as a king and just right for her.
That's what most men that watch this channel, that's how they are. That's how most men live their day by day. That's what most men want. They want somebody that can get on their program and be easy with. And I see it all the time. I've interviewed tons of guys. I have another channel, the Black Filipino TV, where I've interviewed tons of expats coming to the Philippines, starting businesses, making hundreds of thousands of dollars in the Philippines with the Filipina. And I've showed plenty of guys. So guys coming out here starting with music businesses, guys coming out here with regular businesses, guys coming out here, tons of guys doing that. And they can't do that in the States. Now, I'm not saying no one can do that in the States, because there are some ladies that got their head on their shoulders. But what's wrong is wanting excitement all the time. It's a problem. And it's been that way since day one. Ever since the garden has been this way. It's crazy.
I just want to have a conversation with y'all on the topic of cheating and why women cheat. I might feather some, however whether the feathers to some people. But when it comes to cheating, especially from a woman's perspective, 9 times out of 10, when a woman cheats, it's because that man is not feeding her emotional needs.
It wasn't my fault.
It's never your fault, Meadow.
I don't care if you bought her the latest purse. Okay, I don't care how much money you put in her pockets. I don't give a damn. If that woman emotional needs is not getting met, that is going to make that woman's mind wander.
That sounds like a you problem.
Okay, and I'm not saying it like on some hoe, nothing like that, like a woman is not a hoe. I'm saying time after time, if a woman is expressing to you that you're not capable of meeting her emotional needs, and you just giving her money to go shopping, you just giving her money to go do this, go do that, and you just handing her money for her to get out your face, basically, it's basically like you telling her, get out my face, right? She feels that. As you know, women are emotional beings. Like, they feel. A man, he feel, but he don't feel as much as a woman feels, right? And so by you just feeding her with this money, this and that, just to get her out your face, I'm telling you, that will have a woman's mind wondering. And I don't give a damn what nobody say about loyalty this, loyalty that. Okay, to an extent, I get it. Loyalty, okay, be loyal to your man. And I'm not even talking about physical cheating. Because before a woman starts the physical cheat, she's doing everything in her power to make that mother relationship work. Men just don't see that. Men don't realize when a woman is trying to be under you, when a woman is trying to talk to you, that's her way of trying to get her emotional need met. When a nigga trying to, you know what I mean? When a nigga trying to get his fuck on, what he doing? He all up under you. in that same instance, when a woman is trying to get her emotional needs met, you don't want to hear it. You ain't got time to talk. Go take some money. Go buy you something. Get out my face, right? So before it ever gets to a point where a woman physically go out and cheats, she have, how can I put this? She have exhausted every possibility that she could to get this nigga's attention. And what happens when a nigga don't give a female attention? Some women leave. Granted, some women can walk out the relationship and leave, but not every woman is in a relationship where they can just walk out, being that this man have manipulated her. He gaslights her, right? He makes her feel as if, okay, everything gonna be all right. In all reality, it is what it is. Y'all know how it go. Is it wrong to cheat? Yes, it's wrong to cheat. Yes, people should just leave. Is it easy? No. We can't just say if it's that easy, just leave. 9 times out of 10, people are not gonna leave a relationship. They're not. Depending on how many years y'all been together, especially if y'all been together for years, especially if y'all got kids together, it's not just as easy as people say to just leave. It's not. But no, it's not right to cheat. It's not. But oftentimes you have men who's cheating in a relationship on women that never leave. If you look at relationships, you will notice that a man will stay in a relationship year after year after year, don't even like the woman he with, have a wandering eye, have a lustful spirit, right? He'll lust off every other woman that walks by and stay in that relationship that he's in. And stay in a relationship that he's in, and he won't leave. If you notice, a woman will get fed up, all right? A woman she'll just get fed up and she'll leave. But that man will cheat on that woman time after time, year after year, until she finally get fed up and leave. So my question to you is, if a woman is getting bored in a relationship, is it right for her to go and cheat? And I just broke down the different forms of cheating. I'm not just speaking on physical cheating. I'm speaking on wandering eyes, hugging, all that other type of stuff, okay? On the internet, talking, DMing people, I'm talking about things of that nature, okay? What do y'all feel like? Is she bored because she's not getting her emotional needs met, or is she just not loyal? Can y'all drop down in the comment section? I know this video was a little long, but I had to get that off my chest, okay? Let's get it.
Story time on how I got a train run on me by 4 DC niggas in Job Corps.
I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
So basically, I went to Job Corps.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Around like January or whatever. When you first get to Job Corps, there's an orientation dorm. So there's like 5 dorms, and one of them is called Lincoln, which is the orientation dorm, which is where the boys and the girls are at. So we were in Lincoln, mind you. When you go to Job Corps, you stay in Lincoln for 2 weeks. So I was in Lincoln for 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. This was my 2nd week. These DC niggas came the same day that I came. One day, we're all just sitting there chilling. And then out of nowhere, I don't know who started it, but somebody started showing a video of them having. So then so everybody started showing their videos. So I'm showing my little videos, you know, me blowing a pat. Light-skinned boy, he showed a video of him bunning $5 foot long. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute, don't show me no shit like that. Bill Cosby. So then I already had in my brain, I'm bunning that. Like, that's my first victim. I'm bunning that. So everybody was trying to bun that. Even my roommate, well, she became my roommate later on. She wasn't my roommate then. She became my roommate because I started beefing over that nigga. So even my roommate was trying to bun that. All my roommates was trying to bun that. And then the girl that became my roommate when we got out of that dorm, she was trying to bun that. Everybody was trying to bun that. Like, it was just big. He was sexy. He had that. He was all that. He was all that in a piece of cake. Everybody was trying to bun that. One thing about me, I'm faster than Mexican music. What? I don't play around. I don't talk. I don't like to do the whole da. They was trying to make him cards for Valentine's Day. No, all that. So we wind up getting in an argument that same day. So I'm arguing with them like over. I said he looked like Baby Kia, and he said I look like Steve Harvey. So, like I said, we was in the orientation dorm. So the guys have their side and the girls have their side. But to go to a specific water fountain, you're basically going into like the common area. Mind you, it's nighttime, everybody's asleep. So, my friend, well, she's not my friend, that hoe, but she was my friend. Well, she wasn't even my friend. She was just a from Job Corps. I only knew her for like a week and some days. So, but she was like my Job Corps homegirl. So she wind up going to the water fountain. She goes to the water fountain. He like, oh yeah, we got carts, we got this, we got that. Come sneak over here. Da da da. So she was like, how the are we sneaking over there? Like, what the? She comes back in the room like, why? I just seen, oh boy, he talking about let's sneak over there. So boom, I'm fat. Like I said, I'm easy. I'm faster than Mexican music. I'm faster than a black man named Jamal running from 12. Like, I'm really fast. So I'm like, let's go. Like, hurry up. So then we all get ready, whatever. Mind you, we was just like taking our showers or whatever because it was the weekend. And on the weekends in Job Corps, you don't really do nothing. I'm like, oh yeah, wait till I get out the shower. Boom, I get out the shower. We got the boy with the big dick's brother to go distract the dorm manager. So he's distracting her because she's the only person that has the cameras. So he's distracting her, whatever. While he's distracting her, we're on the phone with him while he's distracting her. We're walking past. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna say your name, Miss May. And a little disclaimer, you know what? No disclaimer, but Miss May, yeah, suck my dick, you writer. Suck my dick.
I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, and I made that with her job. Yeah. Talking about, oh my god, that made me girl, like, you just dick Ron Ari. And I'm gonna say the Ari name too. You was dick Ron Ari, you dumbass bitch, probably somewhere painting flowers, you wholesome ass bitch. We wind up sneaking past. Mind you, one of my friends from home, the girl from Job Corps, and me, we were trying to get to the boys. The boy winds up distracting the lady. Then we told him, yo, start walking to the room so we can walk behind you. He starts walking to the room. We all start, like, not running, but we all start walking fast behind him. Them two get caught. I don't get caught. I go in. They go back. She's, oh my god, girls, I know you guys are not trying to sneak in those boys' I know. Like, they wind up getting caught, and they wind up going back to our room. I'm in the boys' room. So the ladies come in. I'm in the shower. One of the niggas was asleep. So I get under the covers with him. Like, all that. Like, you're not catching me. I get crafty. They mad as so me and the boys, like, we're just laughing. Like, oh, my God. Like, you really over here? How the over here? Da, 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 da. So they're mad, blowing my phone up. The girls that tried to sneak over there with me, too. They're mad, blowing my phone up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come back, come back. Not getting caught? What the is your type? Yeah, you're Saudi. No, I'm gonna wait until it's a good time to go back, and I'm back. So one of the niggas, they walk up to me, right? He walked up to me like, oh yeah, I hope y'all know, y'all came in here to get busy. He was like, well, I guess you the only one getting busy. So I'm like, oh, like, you know? But I'm like, you know, you a little fun, and you know, like I said, I'm fast. You feel me? So, you know, I give him a little sucky hucky or whatever. And then it's me, it's like, me too. I'm like, you too? Alright, sure. I'm thinking, little tutu, whatever. The other one come. Big man. $5 foot long. 3. And then his brother came. You know, everybody was like clowning me like, oh, whore, you gotta train around you, da da da. I'm grown as I don't give a but yeah, I definitely them niggas. And, you know, yeah. So then after I fucked them niggas, right, I lost my phone. I get tight, so I walk out the room. I lost my phone. Why the I walk out? They're crying. This I'm gonna say Ari, because I don't give a she gonna do. Ari is crying. I know you didn't yourself. Oh my god, you're a woman. You should value yourself. Like screaming, crying. So I'm like, girl, you don't even know me. Why the I value my pussy? Like, why do you care? Like, and that nigga, like, that's not your nigga. Like, what are you talking about? And then the dumbass, stupid, awesome Miss May, she talking about, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Like, what are you talking about? Girl, fuck you. Like, what the fuck I'm wrong for? That's not our nigga. That's not your nigga. That's not her nigga. That nigga, this nigga. No, that's not none of y'all niggas. I can do whatever I want. Y'all mad because I bun that shit. Because you know, if y'all bitches was in that room too, y'all would have did the same Amy. Fuck. So yeah, that's how I got a little choo-chooed in the Job Corps. Yeah, stay tuned to more videos. Period. Mwah, I love the queen.
So I've been around the sun 28 times at this point, and something that has really stuck with me on this journey is that I deserve to be in environments that bring out the softness in me and not the survival. I'll never forget, there was a time where me and my ex was having one of our typical arguments, because that's what I had to do with him. And one thing he told me was that you are so masculine. And I thought to myself, you know what? Possibly. But in that moment, what I was able to do was reflect on who I was before I got into that relationship. Before I got into that relationship, I was living still and moving slow and just so soft. And I was content and happy with who I was and what my situation was at the time. And of course, there are videos that are floating around where women want to learn how to be soft. It's not a thing of learning how to be, because darling, you already are soft. What has happened is you've been placed in a relationship or an environment or situation to where you have had to pull more from your darker emotions, that of which is worry, stress, anger, anxiety. So it's causing you to be more masculine, because those are more masculine feelings. Being feminine simply just means you rest in stillness, and those emotions are more light and airy. Like, you're happy, you don't worry, you don't stress, you don't have anxiety. You are simply just living peacefully. And to give you another example, because it's not always relationships, when my daughter's father passed away, I went into survival mode. So I became more masculine, because now I'm having to work more and I'm by myself, so I don't have time to sit and have a conversation with anybody. I don't have time for a man. I became more driven to get things done, as opposed to being able to just sit and be my softest self. So there are going to be a lot of different things that can cause you to pull more from your masculine energy, but when it comes down to a man, trust and believe. It is not you, darling. It is that man. Because I know for a fact, I am able to be soft with a true leader. You deserve to be able to live and lead in love and light. And if you are not able to do that in the relationship that you are in, I suggest that you leave that relationship and you patiently wait for your husband to reveal himself. Because as long as you have that person in your life that is blocking the rainbow, you will never get the chance to see it.
Yeah, the thing is, most men aren't waiting around to deal with you ladies. I mean, you yourself, you're a single mom, and as you said, you're hard. And of course, well, I'm not here for you. I'm here for the men that are watching right now that are looking to avoid ladies like you. And it's cold right now. It's freezing. I'm the Iceman. Yes. What does the Iceman do? The Iceman teaches guys how to stay away, not just from you ladies, but from the West altogether. So when that happens, what is it going to get? Freezing, cold temperatures. It's already starting to happen. You ladies laughed at the passport bros, but you guys didn't know there was a bigger monster. Yeah, like the Candyman. Remember how the Candyman comes and then he pops up 3 times? I forgot how it goes. But that's me, the Iceman. So I was gone for years, plotting and waiting. Now, like how you see it in the end of the video, like I'm about to show you guys right now, I'm walking like, you know how Jason's walking, but he's still moving fast, so he doesn't have to run. That's how I'm walking in the video. Your time has come.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.